make sure I was in frame. I got my glasses on because I am so tired. And I look so sleepy. Anywho, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I didn't do last week because nothing really happened last week. So, yeah. Alright, so this episode started off with Mimi and what's her name? Ariane. No, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Anyway, Mimi and what's her face? Area. We still don't know her name, right? After all this time. But anyway, they're having a conversation about the whole situation that occurred, last week or whatever. And Mimi getting all upset, and her boyfriend kicking K. Michelle off the set of the video. The only set for the video. Did you see the video, by the way? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go to Mama D's house because they weren't talking about nothing. Basically, it led up to what was going to happen at the end of the show, and that was Mimi and Ariane going to New York to go see K. Michelle perform at BB King's. Good job, K. Michelle. So Mama D and Scrappy are at her apartment or her house, whatever. What was that when Scrappy was walking through the hall? It looked like a jail cell. Did you guys notice that? I was like, is he in prison? Where is he going? And why isn't there a sheriff or a bailiff or something? And then he ends up in Mama D's apartment. But anyway, he made a good point, and he told his mother, he said, what did he say? He said, what mom tells a child something all messed up and then turns around and says like, oh, excuse me, says I love you. And he was like, that's kind of messed up. So he basically told her she was crazy and that she needs to continue to take her medication or recontinue. Is that a word? Recontinue to take her medication. So anyway, I want to get this on my couch. I need a magazine. Ooh. So that was that. Oh, and then she ends up getting a dog whisperer because I guess after Erica and Scrappy broke up, the dog is pooping and peeing all over the house. And she tells, the dog whisperer what's going on, and I guess he works with her with the dog. Anyway, meanwhile, she's flirting with the guy. He was cute, and I ain't mad at her for flirting. Because all these older guys can get these young women, so she should be able to get her a young guy. He don't even look that much younger. I mean, he's younger, obviously, but he just doesn't look like that much younger. So anyway, no to Mama D. A cougar is in the feline category, and a pit bull and those other creatures that they call dogs are in the canine family. Okay, cougar's not canine. Okay, it's feline, right? Anyway, all right. So now we got Kirk and Rashida. Kirk, I mean, does he even want to be with Rashida anymore? Like, he's so looking forward to being free. And I kind of understand where he's coming from, because I see a lot of women that wait until their kids are like 10 and then they have another baby. And a 10-year gap between children is like starting over. Really, it is. It's a big start over. And I guess their youngest is 12. So I understand where he's coming from. He was looking forward to the next, 5-6 years of the youngest, being on their own, maybe off away at school, but at a point where they didn't need to be so hands-on. And I understand that. But see, Kirk, you messed up when she told you, she was no longer going to be on the pill. So I don't know how you think people get pregnant, but it involves intercourse. It involves lack of birth control, okay? Hence, not taking the pill anymore. it involves not many things to figure out how this all goes down. So, Kurt, you just lost because you just said that she told you that she was going to stop taking the pills. I don't know what precautions you were taking after she told you what she was going to do, and that she wanted another kid. So I don't understand. Like, I understand where he's coming from about not wanting to start over and having grandkids and being at a point in life where you guys can just be adults and take trips and do things like that. I understand that completely. But again, what did you do, Kirk, to prevent your wife from getting pregnant? Like, honestly, he really should have just went to the doctor, made an appointment, and snip. And on the real, probably not have said nothing to her. Would that have been wrong if he didn't say anything to Rashida? That would have been wrong. But I mean, if you were that serious about it, you should have took some responsibility. Like, I'm talking to Kurt. Girl, you should have took some responsibility to not get your wife pregnant, especially when she told you she wasn't going to take it. So you lost. You lost on that. And now you just look like a complete and total a-hole, because now you're acting like you're 18 and you're finding out that your girlfriend is pregnant versus your wife. You're acting really stank about it. Then you go talk to Benzino, and Benzino's trying to, sympathize with him. But you can tell Benzino's thinking, like, you're married. This is your wife. You're not a kid. He came over there. He was really talking like a little kid. Man, she told me, man, she about to have a baby. I can't go for that. I can't do nothing with that. I told her she better have an AB. Like, you sound stupid. You don't sound like a grandfather. Seriously. This is on you, Kurt. Rashida wrong too, because she probably knew you didn't want to have another kid. But what did you do to prevent it? You kept having sex with your wife, knowing that she's not on birth control anymore. So you blew it, and now you're having a baby, and you're stuck because she's gonna have this baby, and if you don't even stay with her, guess what? All right. So moving right along. Did I talk enough about Benzino? Benzino was just there to comfort Kirk at the strip party. So yeah. All right. So now we got Tracy, Erica, and Shay at the fashion show, which I know we all know that Erica is just absolutely gorgeous, and yes, she should be a model. She did have a little pooch though, I ain't saying I don't. I'm just not on stage modeling. So, all right, that's the difference, and I'll leave that at that. I think Shay handled herself well. She was being a little extra Shay Mac with it. But I think she did okay. She's really actually carried herself very well on the previous season and on this season. So, she's been very calm thus far. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but thus far she's been very calm. And Erica, she was right not to engage Shay. I don't know if Shay would have been, like, I don't know if I could see them fighting there. Erica's always the one that kind of escalates things. So it was best for Erica to do what Erica did, which was to not engage with Shay at the party. Tracy, on the other hand, is irritating because she's continuously trying to give Shay advice, but she constantly acts a fool when it comes to this Drew guy. Constantly and continuously. Spell something. Okay. And it's very annoying. Like, you are the last person on the show to give anybody any type of advice, Tracy. Like, seriously. Like, it annoys the crap out of me when she's trying to be Miss, like, therapist. Like, okay, and you need to be the bigger person, and you need to be the... She got that, like, fake smile. She's all bright-eyed in your face. Like, she knows so much. Like, she's done so well with her life. And it's like, shut up. Go sit down, take your own advice, mind your business. Tired of her. Next. Okay. So then we got Jocelyn, Shay. Shay Mack, and Stevie. So Stevie, he's like, I want to be on the up and up, and you know, I want my girl to know that I'm doing things the right way. Everything's gonna be on the table, and I want her to know that I'm gonna work with Shay Mack, whatever her name is. Excuse me. So, excuse me. So he decides that he's gonna have this meeting with the two of them, three of them all together, and it's not going well. Like Jocelyn, she don't want to hear it, like at all. And I understand where she's coming from. I'm not saying that she's right. What I'm saying is I understand where she's coming from. She knows how she came into the picture with Stevie and Mimi. So she now sees, you know, this Shay Mack chick on the come up. Okay, Stevie's taking her to the gym. She got her braces popping. You know, he getting her together. He getting her right. You know, in a year or two from now, she gonna be, you know, for that spot. So Jocelyn knows that, and Jocelyn is not letting her in the door. And if I was Jocelyn, I would do the same. It ain't right, but I would do the same, and she needs to stick with it. Don't let her in the door. I'm just saying, from Jocelyn's perspective, Jocelyn, whatever her name is, she's absolutely right. She wrong, but she right. I mean, you know somebody's coming for your spot. You're not gonna give it up. Don't let them in the door, and that's just that. That's just how the game is played. So I understand that. But you feel sorry for the Shay Mack girl because she's trying to be nice, but you know, like, you know, she gonna fall for it. I hate to say it, but you know, eventually, if not already, Stevie gonna come at her, and we already know what's gonna happen. So again, Jocelyn knows this. You know, like Jocelyn said, I don't even have my album out. How you bringing her up the ranks already, and you ain't even done with me? So she's very concerned. Like, Jocelyn's very intimidated. She's very concerned about this chick. So she's gonna keep cutting her down, keep talking about her braces, keep downplaying her. She's gonna keep throwing dirt and shade on her because she want to keep her down. And that's, in Jocelyn's position, unfortunately, that's what you're supposed to do. I know that sounds so bad, but I understand where she's coming from. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But oh yeah, so anyway, I guess Jocelyn was like, I'm done with this conversation. You know, you ain't never gonna be me, and blah 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 blah. And she gets up to leave, and then Shay Mack says something like tic-tac-toe. I don't know if she was trying to connect little tic-tac-toe, little circles on her jacket, but whatever it was, it said Jocelyn off. Jocelyn went for her, and Shay Mack came back for her. So that was ugly. I'm sorry, it sounds like somebody coming on my porch. Every time I'm trying to make a video, somebody interrupting me. These little kids, they better go home somewhere. Anyway, I think they're next door. So anyway, all right. So Tracy and Baby Drew, they're at the store, and Tracy brings in this new kid who's like qualified, and he's worked at the sneaker stores, and he know how to do this, he know how to cut hair, and blah 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 blah, because they're not a video hoe. I'm really tired of Tracy. Like I've said it before, I'm really tired of her. She's another one. She's gonna keep throwing shade, keep people down to make her status seem like this, because you're upset because you're a baby mother. You're only a baby mama if that's what you respond to. That's what people call you, and you respond to it, then that's what you are. You are a mother. You are the mother of a child. Don't allow people to put you in boxes as a baby mama. But because she knows and thinks of herself as a baby mama, she got to talk down to these other chicks and call them video hoes. It's annoying. It's not attractive. It's not cute. Stop it. Anyway, fast forward. They end up meeting back at the store, only to find out that Drew has lost the money. He gave it to the so-called investor or the partner, and supposedly the partner, investor, whoever ran off with the money. Not surprised. It is what it is. Anyway. So, fast forward. We got Carly Red and Rashida. Rashida meets up with Carly. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Like, my stomach's sticking out. Anyway, Carly Red the vampire, because she surely looked like a vampire in that scene. She meets up with Rashida again about this whole diss record about against K. Michelle. Rashida was so funny because she was like, you know, I ain't saying she ain't got no talent. All I'm saying is I ain't seen it yet. Because Carly Red sit up here frantic that she up in Utah. Okay, right. So, Carly Red the vampire. She did look like she would make an awesome vampire. I could so see her in True Blood. When that scene, if you go back and look at it, Carly Red's makeup and her foundation was so powdery white, and with her sharp features and her like beautiful lips, and because she's really pretty girl. She looked like vampire, like she got that vampire look. She had on that light foundation. I was like, oh my gosh, she looked like a beautiful vampire. She should be on like True Blood. So anyway, that's where you need to go, Carly Red. Forget about your disc record. Forget about singing and rapping, because I don't know if that's for you. But I think you need to go audition, because I could see you moving to Bon Ton, all right? And having a drink at Merlot's. But anywho. So, she really brought Rashida to do this old stupid disc record. And she gets so hyped. She's another one who gets hyped real quick. Because Rashida was like, you know, I don't know. You know, I'm a boss chick and I don't do that. And blah, blah, blah. You know how Rashida do, how she do. And then Carly Red, she's like, well, what are you trying to say? Like, I'm not hot? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you're trying to say I don't have no talent. And blah, 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 blah. It's like, who are you coming for, Carly Red? Really? Do the diss record. Since you so hot. You think you hot? You think you not hot? Then do the diss record. Do what you gotta do. You don't need Rashida. So that's all that little conversation was. That was a little bit in piece in this episode. So finally we get to New York with Ariana, Eric, whatever, and Mimi. And I don't think it was right for Mimi or for Ariana even bringing that whole situation up when she's performing at BB King's in Manhattan. I really thought that was wrong. Like, she ruined her show. I didn't like that at all. Cause Mimi, first of all, Mimi, I feel like, and I'm sure other people feel that way, like this dude is using you. The minute he asked her and her friends to be in that video like a couple of episodes ago, that to me was a red flag. Am I even in? I don't know if I'm in the camera. Look like it's. Anyway, that to me was a red flag because it was like, I thought you was big time producer and all of this, like, but you wanting to be on camera and then you throw Mimi in it, and then even in the video, you're not even catering to Mimi. Like, go see the video. I think it's called NY to LA. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So in the video, instead of Mimi being like his girl in the video and her getting props to his girl and him like catering to her in the video, it's him and this dude Johnny all in the camera front flying NY to LA, hopping around like they 20 years old, and they are not 20 obviously, and Mimi's in the background doing this, you know, with some old raggedy short crop mink jacket, you know. Then she get out of the car with a big old purse, probably her purse, you know. Like, they ain't even get no props. They changed twice in the video, you know, from pilot outfits to some old nasty like gym outfits that they had, that they just came from the gym from, dancing around on the runway until it got dark, because nobody ever changed the damn set. They never changed locations. At least be in NY and then be in LA. At least that, be at LaGuardia and then be at LAX. But they ain't even do that. Anyway, back to K. Michelle, Ariana, and Mimi. So they get into it. I just thought it was wrong to ruin K. Michelle's night. Good for her. She's doing BB King's. I've been there. It's in a great spot. I mean, your big artists aren't going to be there, but your big artists that were hot like in maybe the 70s, the 80s and the 90s, those people are gonna be there, and you would know the names. Like if you go on BB King's schedule right now, you'd be like, wow, that person's still touring. They were like really big back in the day. So it's not like, it's not a bad spot to be at, in my opinion. I've actually flown out to New York to specifically go to BB King's to see an artist. So it's a nice spot. It's a really nice spot. So good for her. Congratulations for her. All right. So Mimi and Ariane get into it because K Michelle just kind of walked away. And it's Mimi. I'm sorry. Is Mimi on something? Because she's just looking really raggedy and really, you know, like run over and really just not right. Something ain't right with her right now. And I don't know what it is. And she was all up in Arionne's face. I'm thinking like, no, Johnny ain't gay. You gay because you about to tongue kiss Ariane while you all up in her face, turning your head to get to her lips. Like, that's all I don't even know what she said. I just know that she was like she went to kiss her. So anyway, nobody's scared of Mimi. I'm sorry. She's not intimidating. Like nobody's scared of her. So that's about it. So we're gonna see what happens next week. It was a good episode this week, and yeah, that's it. That's my review. Bye.